So I filmed a video earlier today, and then I got into my big comfy sweatshirt and took a nap, and now it is later, and I want to film another video. Let me straighten this out. Hopefully it's a little less crooked. I don't know why my energy is so manic all of a sudden, but yesterday I went book shopping, and I want to share with you the 6 books that I bought and the 2 library books I got. I found a Barnes & Noble gift card under my bed, and I also found some old gift money that had been hiding in my purse. So the first thing I got was Red, White, and Royal Blue by Casey McQuiston. This is the love story between the son of the first woman president and a prince in England, and it's perfect. And I know that I've talked about not really liking annotating. Are you trying to get up on the couch? Is there too much stuff? No? Okay, she's just down there. I know I've talked about not really liking annotating, but I am definitely going to annotate this book. I am going to go through and get a little sticky note tab, and I'm going to tab every single, that is a cat toy! I'm going to sticky note every line that makes me laugh, makes me happy, and makes me cry, because this is what that book deserves. This book deserves the best, and I want to give it the best. So, I love it so much. Can you stop attacking my feet? What did they do to you? Up next, I have Nevermoor and Wundersmith by Jessica Townsend. These are the first 2 books in the Nevermoor series. I talked about them pretty in-depth in my January wrap-up, so I will link that. And I just really enjoyed these, and I wanted my own copies, honestly. And I know I'm gonna maybe not reread them all the way through, but I'm definitely gonna flip through them whenever I need to pick me up, whenever I'm in the mood to just reread my favorite scenes of things. And I think these are books where I'm definitely going to do that. I wanted to get a matching set so that I'll be able to match, because they only had a hardcover version of the first one. They didn't have a hardcover of the second one. And I like paperbacks anyway, but that also sucks because it means I have to wait an extra year to buy my own copy of the third one. I don't know. Anyway, these were pretty cheap, and I'm just so excited to have my own copies. I really like these. And the last book I got that is one I've already read is The 7.5 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle by Stuart Turtin. I read this last year, and I feel like it's kind of weird to get a mystery, after I've already read it, to buy a mystery book. But I feel like this is a book that I'm gonna reread because I really liked this mystery, and it was so atmospheric. I definitely want to read it within the next couple of years again, and I think it'll also be fun to have a physical copy because the books come with a reference list of all of the characters in the front, kind of designed to look like an invitation to this event. And when you're listening to it on audio, that doesn't mean shit because I'm not going to flip back to the first chapter in my audiobook. That's too much work. Oh, and there's a map! I didn't even know that! That's sick. I love that. Up next are the 2 books I bought that I have not read before. The first of which is The Hotel Between by Sean Easley. I was in the kids book section, and this bookseller had come up to me and was like, hey, do you need anything? What are you looking for? And I was like, no, I'm good, because I was looking for the Nevermore books. But then I went up and I found her later, and I was like, what are you doing? Anyway, I found the lady again, and I was like, I just read the Nevermore books, and I really, really liked them, and I want to read something like that. So she picked out 2 books. One was The Hotel Between. The other one was, I think, called The Impossible Train, and I'm going to read that one. I found the audiobook in my library, so I'll just read it that way. But this one sounded a lot more interesting, and it's about the twins, Cameron and Cassia. They've never met their parents, and I guess through a series of events, they find themselves at the Hotel Between, which is this magical place with hidden hallways and rooms that open up to different countries, and Cameron is convinced that their father is somehow connected to this hotel. So I'm very excited for this, and it's middle grade, so you know that's gonna read real fast, and it just looks really cute. And I think that Cassia has a disability, so if so, I'm really excited to see how well that was done, and it's really important to have lots of different representation even in kids books, so very exciting. And then the last book I got was Sawkill Girls by Legrand. Honestly, all I know about this is that it is a YA horror novel. I'm very interested in that. I also looked up Legrand's her entire backlist recently, and honestly, I'm really interested in reading all of her books, especially her middle grade books. She has some that I just think sounds so cool and so like creepy and gothic that I'm very interested. While I was out yesterday, I also got my library card. I have a like digital library card that I've been using to get audiobooks and ebooks on Libby, but I went yesterday to get like my actual real physical library card, and I picked up 2 books, Garden of Lies by Amanda Quick and Crystal Gardens by Amanda Quick. They're not actually like in the same series or anything, they just both have garden in the name, and I am about a third of the way through Garden of Lies. It is about Ursula Kern. She's the owner of like a secretary agency, and one of her friends slash somebody who worked for her has died, and she's convinced that there was some sort of foul play involved. When she informs her current client, Slater Roxton, of the fact that she needs to put their project on hold and go investigate, he's like, not without me. And so they're kind of doing this investigation together. Again, I'm a third of the way through. Not much has happened. They have kissed, though. They kissed once. We love that. And they have pretty good chemistry so far. I just like Amanda Quick. She's my favorite romance author. We've talked about this. I'm extremely predictable. I honestly have no idea what Crystal Gardens is about, but I think it is about a novelist, and they calls her a professional companion. I don't know what that is, but she rents a cottage near these crystal gardens, and she likes to sneak in after hours and just hang out. And I guess the owner saves her from an attack, and they kind of feel this chemistry, especially since they both have, yes, they both have psychic powers. That's something that happens sometimes in Amanda Quick's books. There are like people who have like psychic abilities. Usually they're called Arcane Society novels though, which makes it like easy to find them. I really like them, but this is a Ladies of Lantern Street novel, so it's probably like a different series that I just don't know about. I don't know what that thump was, and I'm not gonna look. So it just means I have more books to read from her, which I'm very happy about, because honestly, we all know, like, these books aren't great literature, but they sure are a fun time. She also writes, like, look at how almost exactly the same the lengths of these books are. Like, this one's a little bit longer, but her books are the perfect length, probably because all of her books are the same, and I like it that way. And here are all the books that I got yesterday. I'm very excited to have them or to read them, and I hope you enjoyed this video. I will probably not be doing that many hauls. I don't really plan on buying that many books, but who can say how my impulsive spending, where my impulsive spending will lead me. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you read any of these books, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye!